Hey everyone, my name is Tanya, and I'm a personal credit coach with over 5 years of experience helping people like you take control of your credit and financial future. I'm going to be doing something pretty unique here over the next several weeks or so. I'm going to walk you through a series of bite sized videos that are part of my free credit repair basics course. This course is designed to help you navigate the credit repair process, clear up the misinformation that you've been hearing out there, and give you practical steps to improve your credit. You can access this course for free by going to the link in my bio or the link in the description of this video, and I will also pin it to the link as a link in the comments below. So in today's video, we're going to kickstart this series by focusing on a question that I get asked the most and that I see the most in different social media forums. That question is, where do I start in my credit repair process? Now, most people will say, grab your credit report, start there. But I'm going to suggest that your very first step be this: define what your end goal is. I say this because the credit repair process is not a one size fits all. The strategy that you may need may not be the strategy that someone else needs. And I'll explain this in just a minute. So, whether you're looking to buy a house, get a car, take out a loan, get a credit card, start a business, knowing what you are working towards is going to help guide your credit repair journey. Let's take home ownership as an example because this is a big goal for many people. When you're applying for a home loan, lenders are typically looking at the last 24 months on your credit report. They want to see what your credit activity has been like. They want to see stable activity. They want to see that you have been able to manage your accounts responsibly and your credit responsibly. Here's something that a lot of people overlook when going through the home ownership process with credit issues. They think that because they have charge offs or collection accounts, that they need to just get those deleted. That's not necessarily always the case. Now, if you have a charge off or collection account with a balance, most lenders, and it's going to also depend on the program you're applying for, but most lenders will require that these accounts be addressed, meaning taken care of, meaning the balance is taken care of, usually through settling with the furnisher, or if the furnisher provides a pay for delete, going that route. Now, a lot of people in this situation will try to get those derogatory accounts deleted off of their credit report. I've seen many people run to credit repair agencies for help, and as a result, their credit score, it goes down. It gets even worse. Here's the problem. What often happens is, well, the account could re-report once it's been deleted off the credit report. It can actually get re-reported during the underwriting process. And that's a major issue because if an account re-reports, it can disqualify you from getting the home loan. So again, if your goal is to get a home loan, I'm going to suggest that you talk to a reputable mortgage officer or a loan officer before you try to handle derogatory accounts on your own. I say this because they have special software that's like literally for mortgage and loan officers. And this software will take your credit report, analyze it, and it'll tell them exactly what steps you need to take to reach whatever credit score is required for whatever type of home loan or program you're trying to get into. In situations like this, you'd be surprised that you may not need to delete all of these derogatory accounts to improve your score. That's why I say before you start working on your credit or running to a credit repair agency, when you have a goal of home ownership, talk to a mortgage or loan officer first. Some of you may need to just get some credit builder type cards to build up your credit more, or you may need to pay down credit cards and loans to get your debt to income ratio lowered, and that'll boost your credit score. If you have student loans, you'll definitely want to talk to a loan or mortgage officer before you think about trying to get them deleted. I've seen so many people do this. They'll run to a credit repair agency to get their student loans deleted off their credit report, and it has dropped their credit score significantly because that loan was actually helping their score with the aging of the loan account and the pretty good payment history on the account. Now, I'm going to do a video on the factors that impact your credit score. That'll be a future video. But my point being that, believe it or not, sometimes deleting an account can actually hurt your score more than help your score. And that's why working with a professional like me can save you a lot of frustration and ensure that you're taking the right steps for your specific situation. That brings us to the second step of the process. Know your actual FICO scores, know what they are. A lot of people don't realize that the scores they're seeing on platforms like Credit Karma, those are not the same scores that lenders are looking at. Credit Karma shows what's called your Vantage scores, but most lenders, especially mortgage lenders, they are basing their decision to lend to you by looking at your FICO scores. To get your real FICO scores, I recommend going directly to myfico.com. This is where you'll get the same scores that the lenders see when they pull your credit. I also recommend staying away from third party sites like Identity IQ and Smart Credit. I say this because, again, the problem with the scores that you see on these sites is that they're Vantage scores. And if you look at your credit report, they call it a tri-merge, sort of 3-in-1 credit report that these sites offer. They don't always pull your data correctly from the credit bureaus. So this can give you an inaccurate picture of your credit, and then you don't want any surprises when you are applying for a loan. So to sum it up, the first step in your credit repair process should be to define what your end goal is. What are you working towards? Is it becoming homeowner ready? Is it to be able to get a new car with great interest rates? Is it to get a personal loan or credit cards to be able to build up your personal credit? Or, maybe it's to start a business, or maybe it's just to have great credit, better credit. So once you define your end goal, you want to make sure that you're taking the right approach. So again, if you have home ownership as a goal, work with a mortgage officer or a loan officer first. Get a consultation with them to see what you need to do with your credit. And second, be sure to get your real FICO scores from a reliable source like myfico.com. I hope this clears up some of the confusion around where to start with your credit repair journey. In the next video, we're going to talk more about reviewing your credit reports, what impacts your credit scores, and identifying areas for improvement. So if you want more personalized guidance, or if you have any questions, join my free credit repair course. The link will be in the description below. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.